$1 invested when you're 26 years will become $68 when you're 60. For you just investing it in a 10% return scheme. So $1 a day. Welcome back to Wealth Empire Show, a place where we learn about wealth creation, how to conserve our wealth, and how to be generally better with our money. A journey of step by step. And this far we have come. I just want to say thank you for watching, for following, for sharing, for liking, for commenting. And today, I just want to give you, according to me, the 7 pillars of good financial management. Budgeting, in simple terms, is, as explained by a colleague of mine recently, is showing your money where to go as opposed to asking, where did your money go? The difference that comes with budgeting is the types of budgets that are out there. So there are many types of budgeting, and there are some that are suitable for beginners, suitable for the advanced, and suitable for anybody, no matter how much money you're earning. So my first pillar, for beginning this financial journey as an individual is your budget. How clear it is. How connected is it to your values? How accessible is it? How updatable is it? Recently I had some coffee with a friend, and when I insisted on the receipt and the ETR because of the tax, they asked me, where do you take these receipts? Papers, actually, she called them papers. I told them, I like putting all these receipts together. Yes, I have an Excel budget that I follow, but these receipts at the end of the year, when I add them together and I see how much I've used on fuel, food, rent, entertainment, offerings, I want it to register in my head where my money went or where my money is going. Because that's a question I used to ask myself a long time ago. I would have a lot of money, not even have an idea what am I going to do with all this money. There was actually a time my salary was doubled a long time ago when I was entry level financial assistant, and I couldn't sleep that day because I was asking myself, what am I going to do with all that money? And surely I would save a little, but eat most of it. Number 2 is to pay yourself first. In that budget, there has to be a portion of your money that you pay yourself first, and this is the money that you invest, that in case you don't have your job, or that in case you have to travel, or in case you have to take study leave or sabbatical, or for whatever reason, that is the anchor that you will use for your expenses. And paying yourself first does not mean the money will stay in the bank. This money should be invested. I listened to a podcast the other day in my favorite YouTube channels, podcasts that I've learned a lot of things. Those 2 gentlemen said that $1 invested when you're 26 years will become $68 when you're 60. For you just investing it in a 10% return scheme. So $1 a day means it will be that $68 times the many days you have until you turn 60 if you're 26. It's just an example I'm giving. So that paying yourself, even if you do that calculation, say 10, 20, 30%, and you see it's a very small amount, you pay yourself. And then invest that money. And then eventually it's going to start growing into a big fund that you will be very obsessed about growing. You'll be more obsessed about growing that fund than spending. That's the idea. So number 2 is pay yourself first. Number 3, start channels of income. I think this is now interlocking points that I have talked about before, but it's not possible that the job you have right now will get you wealthy. You have to start other vocations. Every human being, I believe, was created with several talents. And each of those talents is supposed to give you an inflow, an income. Maybe you will not use all of them, but you should be able to do 3 more things, or extra stuff that can bring you money. I won't belabor that because in a previous video we have talked a lot about it. Go back and just check out all the videos that we have. You'll find more information on how you should use all your talents to make more money. Protect your estate. Protect your money. Don't invest in businesses you don't understand. Do not put your money in places it's gonna be eroded. Go ahead and take out an insurance against your business, against your home, against your property, against your car, don't just stay without protection, because if anything happens to your investment, then you go back to zero. And we change with age. The things you were able to do when you were 20, you may not be able to do them when you're 30. You may not be able to do them when you're 40, 50, 60. Actually, one of the things that made me start a YouTube channel or start recording my lessons, my money lessons, is because I realized as I'm aging, as I'm growing older, I can't move as fast. I can't multitask as fast. I can't do the things I used to do in my 20s, for instance. So how I'm buying time, how I'm redeeming time is by putting these lessons together for myself, for my generations, and for the people surrounding me, and for you out there who probably went and searched for money lessons, financial lessons, or personal finance, and you found me. So one of the things that I'm challenging you to do today, now that you have clicked on this video, do something with your other talents that can bring you money. And then protect whatever that you're doing so that it is not taken away. Because once you're that age, that particular age, you will never be that age again. And you may not be able to do the things you're doing right now in the ages to come. No, number 5, pay down your debt. Pay it down without procrastination. I feel like these pillars I'm talking about are for people who are in their 30s and in their 40s. But even if you're in your 20s and you don't have any loan, if at all you take any, ensure that you pay it down, because in the latter years, when the interest has compounded, it becomes very hard, and then it begins to affect your brain if you have a lot of outstanding. So pay your debt. And I will do the 2 ways you can begin to do that in the future. Number 6, take out a life insurance. Before I said you protect your investment and your property, now you need your own insurance as an entity, as a person, because I have watched and I have reviewed, and I'm not in the area, I'm not in the field of insurance at the moment. I just deal with investment in the marketable securities. But I have watched in my previous vocations whereby the wealthy continue becoming wealthy, because even as they're getting wealthy, they take out life insurances that when they're not there, their dependents get like a lump sum that brings their generation from this level to this level. It's not a must that when you take a life insurance that you will die or you will not be there. But it would be better if your family is left on a higher level in case of your absence. And the last one, plan your estate. It may look small, but start arranging yourself in terms of wills, trust funds, how your estate is going to be governed when you're not there. And the reason why this is very important is because I totally believe that our life don't end here. When we're not in this world, the generations that are coming after you, they continue with that succession. So that estate planning, whereby you have a succession plan of who will be doing what you were doing, is very, very important. So that not even about your name, the people that are in your bloodline will keep living a better life, a better life, a better life, so that we don't keep multiplying problems and poverty. And I close this episode with this phrase that I heard from a man of God, that if you're struggling with something right now, maybe money or sickness or just something that keeps recurring like a cycle, it keeps coming back and coming back and coming back, the best thing is to conquer it. Because if you don't conquer it, it will affect the people that are coming after you. So if, let's say, you're living an average life and you have toiled and you have labored, it's been tough. Your work is to think of how you will leave your family at a better place, so that they don't get to do what you did. They don't get to live the life. They don't relieve your pain. All right? So us who are alive today, strong, we have careers, we have businesses, we have all these things that God has given us. Our work is to be good stewards, and not only be good stewards, also make the life of the people that are coming after us better by far. All right, that should give you a guide on why it should be very important for you to continue planning for your succession, even if you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, even your 20s. The moment you start building your empire, it needs to have a succession plan. And with those few remarks, we have come to the end of this episode. And as long as you're applying a principle here, a principle there, it may look like a lot of information, but pick a lesson here, pick a lesson there. I believe in the end, you're going to be one of the, most skillful people when it comes to managing your finances. And the more you do better with what you have, the more God will add you. I believe that with all of my heart. So enjoy your evening, your morning, your night, wherever you're watching me from. Be sure to subscribe and come back, and also share this video with someone who might really, really need it. Most importantly, if you have a question, you can leave it on the comment section. And also you can send me an email at wealthhubempire@gmail.com. You can also DM me, and also find me on Facebook, on IG, on TikTok, and I will respond to you. Have a blessed evening. Be good this Christmas, and remember to start your financial journey step by step, small steps every day, and then eventually you'll become a master, an expert of your own money. God bless you. Bye.